See that sailboat out there? I am so glad I'm not on that boat. Being in the middle of this ocean here, this vast ocean, only relying on sail power to get yourself to the other side. Oh man, that's like my worst nightmare. So, we're here. Welcome to part 3 of Auckland to Queenstown. Previously in the vlog, I've driven from Auckland to Ohakune, filmed lots of that, and then explored the city of Wellington in part 2. Anyway, this is part 3, and we are going to be doing the car ferry, going on the car ferry. They're letting passengers on now, so I suspect that we're going to be boarding the Blue Bridge soon. So stay tuned. Oh look, they're already letting cars on. You can see in the first lane there are vehicles that are moving. Yeah, over there. So look, it's Easter Friday tomorrow, so you know, lots of holiday makers with their camper vans and trailers and boats and all of that good stuff. Oh look at that, there's the beehive just there. And yeah, just waiting. Had a really nice morning. Went to Te Papa this morning, as you probably have seen in part 2. And yeah, really excited to get to Picton. It's always really fun crossing the Cook Strait. It's always a little bit bumpy, and that makes for a fun journey. Alright, stay tuned guys, stay tuned. Cheers. Alright, looks like the Strait Feronia has just fired up the engines. And the cars are going on. Oh, okay, it's our turn. What do you reckon? Should I film the yeah, we may as well film the boarding process. See, show you guys what's entailed when boarding a car ferry. It's pretty simple. You literally just drive on. But alright. Well, we're third to last. Third to last in the queue. Pretty cool. I think the weather's looking good. So yeah, should be good, should be good. We're really looking forward to getting to the South Island of New Zealand. It's yeah, always a nice time. Check it out. Bit of a side angle of the boat that we're going to be going on. Cheers. Put you back up here. Hopefully it stays. I know that there's quite a lot. There's quite a sort of a steep incline when you board the boat, so that'll be interesting. Hopefully the camera doesn't fall over, that's what I meant to say. Okay, here we are now. About to board the boat. Okay, we are boarding the boat right now. Okay. We're on. Ooh, always a bit bumpy, eh? Yep. All the trucks and all of this industry that we get exposed to on the belly of the ship. Big tankers, freight truck, buses, camper vans, it's all go. And we will just poke ourselves in here. looks like. Coolio. Yep. Alrighty. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Now I'm gonna get my phone. We need that. Maybe my sun hat. And we will go. Lock up the car. Simple as that. Check it out. I think we just go up this way. Behind this ship.
Sorry.
Go and check out the deck outside. Have a look up the view.
Really wide. Otherwise you'll take the car out. Which I need to do.
Quite the climb, honestly. Getting my exercise in today. Alrighty. Here we go. We'll go find the outside compartment. Look, some maps of the sounds. Yeah, oh look, there's even a movie theatre. Cool.
It's in the kids' playroom.
I know that you can hire out these sort of cabins, like private cabins if you want your own privacy. But yeah, it costs a little bit extra to do that. So we'll just continue going through here. Oh, okay. This is the food option. Okay, we'll just go to the deck, show you guys the view, and then we'll probably end the vlog. Just gonna relax somewhere. It's a pretty booked, pretty busy ferry, honestly. It's yeah, it's crazy busy. There we go. Ah, smells like cigarettes. That's how you know that it's a deck. Looks like the port down there. Okay, well, there's not really much to show until we like properly start moving. So we can probably I don't know, yeah, end this portion and show you guys when we're properly moving. Cheers.
Showing a free movie in both the movie room and the family room. These will be starting shortly. Today in the family room we are also offering face painting. So if you would like to get your face painted, just go in and grab a number. The cafe is now open. Please note, due to our alcohol licensing, only alcohol purchased on board can be consumed on board. If you require any assistance during the sailing, please see one of.
Yeah, so we're just exiting the Wellington Harbour now, and thought I'd show you guys some historical site. We're just coming up on Barrett Reef. Barrett Reef was a reef that the Wahine struck way back in the I think it was the 60s, but it's that sort of outcrop of rocks just over there, and yeah, it was one of the worst maritime disasters of New Zealand's history. Yeah, so I'll put a little excerpt in there when we cross it, and then I can show you some historic photos of the Wahine. But yeah, we're about to enter the Cook Strait. The Cook Strait is a pretty crazy stretch of water, and it's yeah, it's always super bumpy, no matter where or like what time of the day it is. It's always real bumpy. So yeah, but anyway, we're just coming up here to Barrett Reef. So there we go. That down there, that outcrop of rocks, is Barrett Reef. So the inter-island ferry Wahine struck the Barrett Reef at the entrance of Wellington Harbour, so that's where we are now. And during a severe storm on April 10th, 1968, the incident led to the ship's capsize and sinking, resulting in a major maritime disaster. So yeah, that's it down there. It's you can imagine in a storm it would be really, really hard to see that outcrop, and yeah, it's just amazing. I actually have my grandma, my late grandmother, who lived in Wellington in the 60s, said that she remembers the scene because she lived around here, and yeah, so probably one of those houses on the shore, and it was so close yet so far away, and this giant ship was struck and stranded on those rocks, and unfortunately it eventually capsized. So that is the Wahine disaster. As far as I'm concerned, or as far as I know, Wahine means female in Maori, I think. So yeah, wow, pretty overcast day, but better the weather than a lot of the northern part of this country right now. Ex-cyclone Tam, or Tan, they always give these cyclones funny names, and yeah, so basically we're just going to be hunkering down from that, which is good because we don't want any rough weather on the crossing. So yeah, but I think I'm gonna go and take shelter inside now before it gets too rough. It's certainly opening up now into the ocean way. The open seas. It's not a bad day for a sailing, honestly. It's actually quite nice. If you were a small child, you'd have to be very careful not to fall over the top of the railing because, yeah, this ship ain't turning around for you. Restricted area. Here we have a lifeboat. Oh, look at that. Just over there is the bridge. How cool would it be if I could get some footage of the bridge? And yeah, it's just a lovely thing to do, is come on the Inter-Islander ferry. In this case it's Blue Bridge, but hey, it's still an Inter-Islander. And yeah, just enjoy the sailing. we'll catch up in the vlog when we're a bit further into the journey. But I thought I'd just show you that reef, Barrett Reef. It looks menacing as it is now, but gosh, during a storm coming across that, you would, well, you'd be counting your blessings, that's for sure. I think that's Wellington Airport. Looks like there's a plane coming into land there. That's quite cool. Wellington Airport is known for its very turbulent, strong gust and wind conditions, making it a very difficult place to land, even in conditions like today. Oh wow, the boat's starting to seriously rock now. Man, oh man. Wow, look at that. Look at how much wake we make in this boat. It's just so cool. Alrighty, let's go down a level. We're at the front of the ship now, coming in to the front of the boat. It's pretty cool. Oh look, there's a plane. Jeez, I'm glad I'm not on that. I think we're going to be perched here for the most of the journey. Open seas. Actors. I love seeing dolphins here. I'm double recording right now. Maybe they've gone. Wow, there's so many of them. Whoa. Wow. So many. I don't think I've ever seen so many dolphins before. I wish I had my camera. God, they're quite a fast dolphin. There are just hundreds of dolphins. So cool. That was awesome to see. Wow, how cool is that? Oh wow, awesome. Beautiful. Beautiful animal. Oh! Oh, that was the money shot. Super nice weather. Like, it's just there's no wind at all. So yeah, proving to be really nice sailing. That distant landmass out there is the South Island. Yeah, sort of like a layer of cloud enveloping the top of it, which is pretty cool. Just really nice. It's looking a bit rougher back that way. Well, it's so busy inside that it's like really hard to like just find a nice comfortable spot without somebody breathing on you or tripping up on your shoes. I mean, I've had these issues so far on the journey. It's fine, it's just not very relaxing. So it's better to come outside, enjoy the sailing for what it's worth. And yeah, we're going to be in the South Island in approximately 2 hours. Quite a long time to be on the boat, but hey, all good. Check it out, guys. You can buy a little Bluebridge keyring, a little Bluebridge Cook Strait Ferry cardboard cutout of the boat. Also, you can buy pens, $2.50. You can buy the Bluebridge teacup or coffee cup, either or, for $15. You can buy a Bluebridge, I guess that's like a map or a tea towel for $10. You can also buy a Bluebridge Cook Strait Ferries travel cup for $20. I'm just showing you this out of interest. Playing cards, and I think that's a pin. That's a pin in there. Also, look, they've got a bar you can drink if you are into that. Coffee as well. So everything that you could possibly want in the boat, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna go back to my seat now. Oh, I just thought I'd show you before I turn the vlog off. Is the this here. This is a tuatara. It's a native lizard species endemic to New Zealand, and they have these sort of razor or spikes going along their spine all the way down to their tail. They're very cute, and yeah, I've only seen one in captivity. In the looks like we're still sailing adjacent to the North Island there. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to my quiet zone. Get some peace and quiet. This here is the Queen Charlotte Sound where we come in. Quite a tight, narrow point that you go in. So at night time they have to rely on GPS, I think. And then that there is Picton. Over here we have the crossing itself. I think we're about here on the journey. So yeah, we've got a lot more to go. It's just basically straight once you get out of Wellington Harbour. But yeah, these here is called the Marlborough Sounds. Ah, here. Barrett Reef Buoy. Definitely well underway now, everyone. Goodbye North Island, and hello South Island, which is just over there. The rain has just started to come. Yeah, that tropical cyclone is finally catching up to us. But yeah, I reckon pretty well done, considering, you know, there's been no rain on this trip so far. So, for a little bit of bearing on where we are right now, out that way is the Tasman Sea, the Tasman Ocean, and if you were to go basically straight that way, more or less straight that way, you'd eventually get to Australia. Whereas if you went that way, you would eventually get to the Southern Ocean, and if you were to hang just a sort of general right, like that way pretty much, where those people are, you would eventually come to Antarctica. Yep. And if you were to go that way, more or less that way, you'd eventually come to Chile, South America. So yeah, that just gives you a bit of a bearing of where we are. That being the very edge of the North Island, and that being the top of the South Island, the Marlborough Sounds. But yeah, I recommend Blue Bridge if you guys ever planning on doing this trip. It's a bit cheaper by about $50, $50 New Zealand dollars, that is, than the Inter-Islander, which is the other company. They're a government-owned company, and I think Blue Bridge is private, I think. I'm unsure exactly, but anyway. So yeah, beautiful day for sailing. Looks like a fishing boat's out there, and yeah, you can sort of see the South Island's east coast that way. But yeah, we'll catch up when we're approaching. Cheers, guys. See that sailboat out there? I am so glad I'm not on that boat. Being in the middle of this ocean here, this vast ocean, only relying on sail power to get yourself to the other side. Oh man, that's like my worst nightmare. Anyway, just wanted to show you that. So, it's a 3-hour journey. I thought it was 2 hours. So we're 2 hours into it now. But yeah, look, you can dine around the world, apparently. We'll go check outside what's going on. Looks like we're actually in the